And hello, everybody. We are live, ready to go. Oh my goodness. Happy December. Happy holidays, everybody. What's up? Your new. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, everybody that's joining in, I appreciate you being here tonight on your, what day is it? Wednesday night. You probably had better things to do, but you're here, which is awesome. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it. What's up? That's my name. Don't wear it out right there. Hello, John the Goat, Muppet Funko fan. I like that name. I like the Muppets too. Hello, Mason. What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, it's gonna be such a fun night, everybody. We'll give you a couple minutes, guys, to come on in and then we'll get started. I'm trying to remember. There was something I was going to tell you that was really cool, and then it just totally slipped my mind. I don't know what it was. That's your brother's name, Mason? That's a good name. It's not, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a super uncommon name, but you don't see it very often, if that makes sense. I don't know. Tuba Splat, what's up? Good to see you here tonight. Yabba dabba do. That's right. That's a good intro as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll get started here in a second. I need to do a couple things on my end real quick. So I'm actually live on YouTube right now. So I've been doing that the last couple of shows. And so I need to monitor this real quick, make sure it's in good standing here before we get going. And then, okay, let's see. That looks good. Save that. Okay. And I think we're live on YouTube. Let me come back over here. Done. Save. Sorry, guys. I'm coming back. I promise. What's up? What's up? Didn't even know they had Captain Underpants pops. Yes, that's one of the pops for tonight. Um, I read Captain Underpants when I was a kid a decent amount, but most of these pops, like one of these things, I'm just getting rid of. Like it's just one that I'm just like doesn't really fit my collection anymore. But let's go back. Okay, hold on here, folks. Let's see. I can come back in here. Can I watch it live? Hold on. Hello, everybody of YouTube. If anybody is over on YouTube, let's see here. YouTube Studio. Okay. All right. Well, I want to ask you guys, where are you guys watching from? I asked that every single auction. Let's get it going, and we can read everybody that's here, where you're watching from. I know a majority of you will be from the States. The first comment I see is from Australia, so I am completely, I'm completely wrong on that. Oh my goodness. Okay, why can't I watch this? All right, let's see. I'm coming back. Arizona, Hawaii, Louisiana, Montreal, a Canadian in here. That's great. New York, North Carolina, Bronx. Any Toy Story. Wait a minute. That's not a place. Toy Story's not. That's not a place that you can live at. But no. Well, let me check if I do have any Toy Story. I'm just being a punk. I don't think I do tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, everybody's watching from some great places. Hello, everybody that's over on YouTube. If you want to come join me on Whatnot, I will paste the link right here, and I'll pin it for you as well. So anybody that's there, let me know. And you can come on over and join me over on Whatnot if you want to bid on anything. But anyways, guys, any horror tonight? I don't believe. I don't believe so. Bunch of random stuff, guys. Like I said. But let's kind of cover the ground rules for tonight. If you guys want to buy anything, check out the shop link down there in the corner. You can check out condition of everything, pictures. You can also set notifications if you have to go eat dinner, go use the bathroom, whatever it is. You can set notifications so you know when it's going to go live if you have to go somewhere. Every purchase tonight will come with a North Pole, like galaxy sky, kind of a Christmassy Wasatch Pop sticker, if you will. Aurora Borealis, is that the right thing? Who knows? It's a really cool sticker, in my opinion. So that'll come with every purchase tonight. Some random purchases tonight will include a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker. So randomly will happen throughout the night. I'll say, okay, this item will come with a pin and sticker, just so you guys are aware. So if for those that are paying attention, you can get this, included with a pop. But anyways, I'll have a couple giveaways tonight as well. But let's build a queue. What do you guys want to see? I think I'm gonna run this Nega Scott first, but let's build a queue. Let's get it going so we can have everything in order. But let me know down below Diary of a Wimpy Kid Pops. Yeah, right? That would be sweet. Somebody did mention Captain Underpants, so we can add that to our quote unquote queue right here. Okay, we got Oreo, Uryu. I think that's how you. Hopefully, I said that correct. Let me grab the Oreo pop. Okay. Shadow. Okay. Yep, we got an OG Shadow. Here, I'll move this right in here so you know what's coming up next. Okay, Shadow. So a couple different things. Let's see, Bigfoot. Somebody said Bigfoot, I think. So we'll add Bigfoot. What else? Grover, Parks and Rec, Swampfire. Okay, Swampfire, Grover. Which Parks and Rec? I mean, I've got a little bit of everything. Let me know. Metal Knuckles. Metal Knuckles isn't in the auction tonight. Fred, yeah, Fred from Big Hero 6. Yep. Okay, I think we've got a good queue going, and then we'll add things here and there. But first up, guys, is going to be Nega Scott. This is actually in support of the Complete My Collection Challenge series, where I'm trying to complete my collection, starting with $0, and I'll add things to my inventory to help me get more money to buy the grails that I want. But this is part of that challenge. I think the only thing on this guy, there was a little bit of a ding somewhere. I don't remember where it was, a tiny little scuff on the window, but I would say it's near mint, like a 9.5 out of 10. But let's go ahead and we'll run Nega Scott first. This is like about a $35 to $40 pop, starting at $5. We'll put 30 seconds on the clock, and there we go. Okay. Cocaine Bear, yeah, we such a random pop, but yes, we can totally add that one. All right, yeah, like I said, this is like a $35 to $40 pop, but we're at 9 currently right now, 10. All right, ready. We'll slide these down so we can add more stuff. All right, we are at $15, $17. And everything will come with a pop protector tonight, by the way, too. So just so you guys are aware. But if it already has a pop protector on it, it is in mint condition. All right, we are currently at $27, 35. All right, we got 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and Sound Estela? Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I'm just gonna call you Sound 92. Congratulations on the Nega Scott. Great pickup for sure. That down there. All right, Captain Underpants is up next. He is minty in a protector, all ready to go, and then we'll run this Uryu chase afterwards. Halo. Halo. I'll call you whatever you want, but Halo. We'll call you Halo. How about that? All right. Captain Underpants. Starting at $5. This is a cool one. Like I said, already a protector, minty fresh, ready to go. 30 seconds on the clock. When's the next time I'm coming out to Funko HQ in Everett? Probably sometime next year. I don't have any plans in December, so can't really give you a definitive date because I really don't know currently. So, but I would love to come back out. One of the things I remember, like when they did that event, that was awesome. If there's another event, I would love to come. Oh, Gnome Pop, yeah, I can add that to the queue for you. There is Gnome. Captain Underpants is currently at $15, $18, 20 for Sticky Mickey, 19 or 9600. All right, we're at 21. Oh, is it a $40 pop? Oh, see, I knew it was like in that 30-ish range, but there you go. The more you know. From my collection to yours, how about that? The Walking Dead, yeah, we got plenty. Which one would you like to see first? Well, we have like 3. I say plenty, but a decent amount. All right, is 27 going to do it? There we go. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Funko Frank, of course, man. I think I've seen a couple of your videos before. And did my buddy Sidekick Inc. have you in a video or something like that? I'm just trying to remember. A Dapper Dance 4-pack. Oh, yeah. Let's grab that. That one takes up a lot of room, so I'm going to kind of set it like right here. I don't even know if I'll be able to fit it on that wheel. All right, this one's mint in a protector, ready to go. Glow in the dark. Uryu chase. I'm probably saying that wrong, but there we go. And then Oreo will be up next after that. Okay. All right. Starting at $5. 30 seconds on the clock. What is your favorite Simpsons pop in my collection? Dang. That's like asking which is your favorite child. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, um, I really like, I don't know. I mean, the originals are fun. I'm kind of just looking at my collection right now that you're asking about that. I don't know. I mean, Mr. Plow's cool, you know, because it's winter and everything. The Deep Space Suit Homer is really cool. The new one where he's in the space suit. I like that one. All right, this is at currently at $23. All right, let's see it. Let's see if that's where it's going to end. Three, two, one. Yep, there we go. Congratulations. Great deal on that one. Great pickup. Grim, where did your name go? J Grimjow 224. Hello, everybody on YouTube. What's going on? I have a link that's pinned right now. If you want to come and join me over on Whatnot, it'll give you $15 off if you're a first-time user as well. But yeah, come and join me. It's gonna be a good time. Raven. Oh, I forget. Yeah, some of the Treehouse of Horror ones are good too. I sometimes forget about those ones. They made a ton of them too, surprisingly. All right, Oreo Pop is up next. He is minty in a protector, ready to go, so no need to show it off. I think this one goes for between like 20 to 25, I believe. So it has a pre-bid of 8 so far. 30 seconds on the clock. And then Shadow will be up next. Somebody that said they wanted to see Walking Dead, which ones do you want to see? And I'll grab a couple. They got to make a Nutter Butter. Yeah, that would be cool. All three? All right, we can run all three like back to back if you want. We got Herschel. All of them are going to be in support of the $50 collect or $50 the complete my collection challenge. So just so you know, what's up, Moda Beats? How's it going? All right, we're at $15 for the Oreo Pop. All right, somebody's getting a good deal on this one so far. Quick night for me. Go work in the morning. Keep killing it. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Carson. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak English right now. But thank you. Lisa, is this pre-recorded? No, it is live. I just am paying more attention over on Whatnot right now. But I'll look back and forth, just so you know. Just responding to somebody over on YouTube. Tubus Black, congratulations. There you go. Great pickup. Okay, Shadow. This one is coming from, I think, 2021. So it is the original Shadow, if I'm not mistaken. Not one of the, if there is a reprint, there might be a reprint. I'm not entirely sure. But all right, so Shadow is up next. This is a great one to pick up, especially with the new movie coming out. This has a pre-bid of $16. 30 seconds on the clock. And then Bigfoot will be up next. Yeah, you definitely got to find the other Scott Pilgrim pops. They're hard to track down. I'll give you a little bit of a pro tip. They're not easy. Nega Scott might be somewhat one of the easier ones, maybe. I don't know. You could ask somebody else. They might offer some better advice, but if they ever make an Oreo that's lemon flavor, I think they do. Other countries have different flavors of Oreos and everything. Is 22 gonna do it on Shadow? It sure is. All right, Alpha 5, be sure to check your payment. I'll set that aside for you real quick. And we don't want it to go to anyone else if you were wanting that. So be sure to check out everything on your end so we can keep it for you. Alrighty, so Swampfire, we got Bigfoot coming up next. All right, Bigfoot. Blacklight has a pre-bid of $16. 30 seconds on the clock. DuckTales. Yeah, let me grab both of the ones that I have. I've got Gizmoduck and also Magica. Magica? None of the Huey, Dewey, and Louie or Scrooge, so. All right, we're at $19 for Bigfoot. I think this goes. I don't remember how much this goes for, but we shall see. Imagine they make a Mazepin. Oh yeah, that would be sweet, like the candy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That would be cool. Arcane. Not tonight, unfortunately. I know that those are pretty popular as of recently because of the show. All right, Swampfire's up next. He's in a protector mint, ready to go. We are going through everything. We might have to do a giveaway here pretty soon. We'll do a giveaway, maybe like 5 pops or so. I think that would be fun. All right, Swampfire has a pre-bid of $8, 30 seconds on the clock. Kaylor says he's excited for the new NFTs that are coming out. Yeah, the Christmas like holiday Freddy ones with Franny and Proto. I think those are fun. I might buy a couple packs. We'll have to see. I'm like kind of on the fence about it. There's nothing really that I'm like I absolutely have to have it, but yeah, I don't know. It might be fun just to buy a pack or two. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't. Like, this is the only Ben 10 pop that they've made. I think it's really strange. All right, we are currently at $13, which honestly, that's less than what I paid. Okay, well, I think I paid 15 for it a couple years ago. But let's see. Everybody on YouTube, what's going on? If you follow the link that I have pinned, you can come on over to Whatnot and you can get $15 off of your first purchase if you're a new user. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I just am paying more attention over on Whatnot, just so you know. All right. Yeah, they do have a soda. You're right. I forgot about the soda. Tuba Splat coming in with a second purchase. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. I'm going to see if Shadow ended up going through. I don't think it did. So if you guys want me to rerun Shadow, I will here in a second. Okay, Super Grover is our first pop. Not in a protector because it does have some damage, so I'm going to show it to you real quick. There's a little crease by the O1 right there, as you can see. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. A little bit of a ding on the corner right there. Other than that, I think those are the two notable things on there. Pop from 2015. This is a 9-year-old pop. Kind of crazy to think. And then we've got Fred from Big Hero 6. And we'll slide everything else that's in the queue down a little bit for you. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll run Grover. Like I said, I showed off the couple imperfections on him. Where did he go? Okay, this has a pre-bid of $6. We'll do 30 seconds on the clock. I think this pop goes between like 30 to 40-ish, 35. I'm not sure, but it's a harder pop to find. The Muppets. Well, it is technically a Muppet. The Sesame Street pops are definitely not very common. I mean, they made some new ones, but like I said, they're like 9-year-old pops. So, do you have sister location pops? The only one that I have is Funtime Foxy. I can add that to the queue for you though, if you'd like. All right, $15 so far for Super Grover. Great deal on this one. Christy Perkins got it so far at 15. Oh my goodness, what a great deal on Super Grover. Congratulations. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead. We'll put this one away. All right, Fred is up next. He definitely has some dings and dents on him. He is not perfect. We've got a little bit of a corner ding right there. Some paint scuffs on the window, if you will. And then there's a little bit right here. I think he came poking through the box a little bit because he's a really tall pop. So it's not perfect. I would say it's in good shape, but there is the damage for you. And if you guys are curious before you bid on anything, you can check out all the pictures over there in the listings. But let's go ahead and we'll bring this over here. This has a pre-bid of $2. 30 seconds on the clock. And there we go. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know what other pops you want me to run. We've got plenty of stuff. So far, I've got Bear with Leg, Cocaine Bear. We have the Dapper Dans. Obviously, we've got the Gnome right there coming up next. All three of the Walking Dead ones. Funtime Foxy. No One Piece tonight. Uh, Thrill Joy. I don't think I'm gonna run the Thrill Joy. If anybody's interested in that, just reach out to me on Instagram. Let's see. Would they make Uganda Knuckles? That would be interesting for sure. I'd be interested to see how that goes. Robby the robot. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's asked about that. That we'll put that in the queue. Is Gnome. Yeah, Gnome, if that's what you're asking about. Yes, he's in a protector already. He's minty fresh. All right, Sketchly's got that one. Congratulations. All right, I think we're going to rerun Shadow here in a little bit because it looks like it's still having some issues. All right, Gnome guys, Inner Protector, ready to go. This is in support of the Complete My Collection Challenge. So whatever this sells for will go towards my funds to buying grails that I'm looking for in my collection. Let's go ahead. We'll run him. Pre-bid of $5. Gnome usually goes for, like, I think between 25 to 35 in that range. But like I said, it's supporting that series. So whatever I get will go back in towards some videos. Pre-bid of $5. And there we go. You should look at TJ Maxx. I found a Rudolph Funko Soda Chase. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, I've been enjoying going to some of those discount stores as of late to kind of see what I find, you know? Like I found some sodas, some fun chases here and there. Dang, $11 is a great deal on this pop so far. We got 6 seconds left, 13. You paid for Shadow. Okay, did it go through? I'll double check. Yep, there we go. Looks like it worked. All right. Appreciate that. Dang, $15 steal on the gnome. Appreciate it though. Who ended up getting that one? Regal Wee 4. All right. Thanks for supporting the challenge series over on YouTube. Bear with Leg is up next. He is minty fresh in a protector. And then the Dapper Dans will be up next. Actually, with this bear, I think what I want to do is whoever wins this one is going to get a pin with it. So let's go ahead. We'll bring up the bear pop right now, starting at $5. And this will include a pin and a sticker. So there you go. Give you a little bit of an incentive for the bear. How about that? Yeah, it comes with the pin and the sticker. If you haven't gotten that already, this is a good combo. You get a pop, pin, and a sticker for free. You might as well. All right, we got 9 seconds left, 8 seconds left. We're at $16. Been looking for the note. I'm glad you got it. You got it for a great deal, too. Yeah, some of those myths, that's definitely a fun line for sure. All right, we are at 21, 22. Comes with the pin, guys. How many Funkos have... So I have like five. I probably have about the same as you, Funko Frank. Probably in that 500-600 range, I would imagine. I'd have to count. I don't know. All right, congratulations, Dark Commander. You got the Bear with Leg Pop coming with a Wasatch Pop basketball pin and sticker as an incentive. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's run our first giveaway, guys. If you guys want to check out the tab down there, what giveaway would you like to see first? I have a couple. Nothing too crazy tonight. It's just some fun, simple Christmas stuff. Maybe we'll give away... Actually, you know what? Let's give away the Grinch and Max. How about that? What do you guys think? I think we'll give this one away. So this is going to be in the corner right here. Oh, is that going to want to stay? Yeah, it will. All right. I'll bring up the giveaway so you guys can enter. All right. All you got to do, guys, I think all you have to be a U.S. citizen and follow me as well. And then that's the way that you enter. But it's for the Grinch and Max right there, making it a little bit of a Christmas theme. But right now, guys, the next pop is RIP. Hold on. It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. I promise. Here. Oh, that does not want to stay there, does it? Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, enter the giveaway, guys. You'll have about 4.5 minutes left on that. The Dapper Dans is up next, and I have a feeling that this is going to knock everything down, so I am going to slide this over here. Okay, I was right. Okay, so this does have a couple of dings and dents on it, guys. Like right there in the corner, if you can see that right there. This box is like huge, so it's bound to have some sort of damage. It's not terrible though. The window does have a couple of different like scuffs on it and everything. It's kind of hard to show off, but yeah, if you get this for cheap, by all means, that's awesome. It's getting very close to the camera right there. But let's go ahead and we'll run this. Dapper Dan's 4-pack, pre-bid of $5. I'm not entirely sure what this goes for, but 30 seconds on the clock. And then after that, we will have Herschel right there from The Walking Dead. So you get the 4-pack. I think, I don't know, it probably goes for like, I don't even know. Because if you do the math, like if it's $10 per pop, probably like 40 bucks, maybe. I'm not sure. Would I do a bundle? I don't know. I'll have to look and see if it has any pre-bids on it as of right now, but potentially. But yeah, be sure to enter the giveaway right there, guys. We have 85 people that are entered so far. All right, we are at $26. Alrighty. Let's see. This is gonna be a hard one to ship. I just realized because the box is so long. We'll see if I have a box to fit. But Christy Perkins, congratulations. Let's go ahead and we'll run Herschel next. Here, let's back this back up to where it was. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so Herschel is up next, and then we'll run Morgan from The Walking Dead. So right here, I knew he's got a little bit of some window ripples right there. Nothing too bad. A little bit of a mark right next to the pop logo. But other than that, he's in pretty good shape for a pop from 2014. 10-year-old Herschel pop. Gotta love that. All right, Herschel. We got $5 on him. This is in support of the Complete My Collection series as well. So whatever this sells for, we'll go towards that. 30 seconds on the clock. I think this is around like a $25 pop last time I checked. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, anybody that's over on YouTube, I have a pinned comment in the comment section if you want to come and join me over on Whatnot. And you can use that link and you can get $15 off of a pop. So far, we're at $14 for this $25 Herschel. And it might actually end at that. All right, Cash, congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting the video series. I appreciate it. And that is in a protector ready to go. All right, Morgan is up next. Goes for about the same 20 to 25. I think he was being close to mint. There was one thing on him. I don't even remember. Maybe there wasn't anything on him. I think a couple just tiny marks on the window. It's kind of hard to show off, but you got about 50 seconds left, guys, to enter for the giveaway for the Grinch and Max that are on the back right there. Alrighty. Am I excited for the new year? Of course. I'm always excited for the new year. Absolutely. Okay, Morgan, pre-bid of $11. Like I said, this goes for about 20, 25-ish. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, what else do you guys want to see? We have all of the Snow White pops tonight. Like pretty much every single one. Parks and Rec, I haven't even like ran any Parks and Rec pops yet. 10 seconds left to enter. We'll do a switch off. We'll do some Parks and Rec and we'll do some Snow White. How about that? Funtime Foxy. Yep, Funtime Foxy is coming after Rosita. Who won the giveaway? Kiara 2113. You're going home with a Grinch and Max 2-pack. Congratulations. All right. Thank you for entering, everybody. I appreciate it. Put the Funko sign back up there. All right. What are we at? T Cash at 22. And is that going to do it? There we go. T Cash 2 Walking Dead pops back to back. Then we're going to do our last one with Rosita. And this one also is in support of the Complete My Collection series. So whatever this sells for will go back into that. Tiny little crease on the top right there. You can see it right there. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Came out in 2016. How crazy. That makes me think that I've been collecting for a little while. Well, I don't know. I think 2017 is when I started, but any WWE? No. Any grails? Nothing like heavy hitter wise, but kind of mid range stuff for sure. Um, all right, Rosita is up next. Rosita has a pre-bid of $6. Like I said, this one goes for about the same 20 to 25 as the other ones, but this supports the Complete My Collection series, so we will see what it goes for. Funtime Foxy's up next. Then we got Robby the Robot. I got Bert Macklin. Grumpy. Yep, Grumpy. I've got that one. We'll grab Lil Sebastian. Any Sandlot, not tonight. Somebody asked about DuckTales. I'll add those both to the queue too. Any Spidey? I don't believe so. Yeah, no Spider-Man tonight. Sorry, I was just double checking. Oops. All right, we're at $24, $26 on Rosita. All right, is that going to do it? I've got a protector ready to go for you on this one. All of them will have protectors. Can't wait for the new Snow White. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. It'll be interesting because, there's not much Snow White stuff that's been around recently. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. Love Man 666. What was like the last like Snow White movie? Wasn't there like can't remember. There was one a few years ago that was like kind of Snow White related, wasn't it? Congratulations on that, by the way. I run Sylvester Pop. Loose Pops. The only loose pops I have is Sylvester and Thumper. It's kind of a combo. I can add that to the queue for you though. I brought them over. There they are right there. Sorry, they're kind of all over the place. Gizmoduck. Yep, I just added Gizmoduck to the queue. Funtime Foxy is my only Five Nights at Freddy's pop for tonight. It has like some like discoloration on the bottom. I think it's from like maybe a marker or something that somebody like I don't know, but it's not too bad. Other than that, that's like the only thing that's on this pop. And then Robby the Robot is up next after that. All right, Funtime Foxy has a rebid of $16. 30 seconds on the clock. Anybody that's wondering how to like enter giveaways and stuff over on YouTube, if you follow the link that I have pinned and also the one that I just did, you can come on over and enter the giveaways. All right, we are at $16 on Funtime Foxy. All right, is that going to do it? Or 16, 18, right at the last second. Mirror, mirror. Ken Griffey not in bad shape? I don't know. Check all your avenues. Mercari, eBay, whatnot as well. That's probably my best advice, honestly. Because I know that one was a ballpark giveaway. So I would say a good majority of those aren't going to be in good shape because, kids handle them. Anybody that got them as a giveaway probably didn't take good care of it, I should say. But yeah, I would just check everywhere, keep checking. Robby the Robot, interesting one for sure. From Forbidden Planet, he does have a couple of dings. You can see a little bit of a crease above that pop logo right there, and then a little bit of a scratched window right there, as you can see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on this guy. Maybe a little bit right there above the pop logo, but pretty good shape for a pop from 2013, 11-year-old pop. And this is also supporting the Complete My Collection Challenge series. So, yeah. Anything that this goes for, I think this pop goes for a solid between like 40 to like $50. Last time I checked. So, we'll see. But obviously, what it goes for is what it goes for. Pre-bid of $8. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, here we go. Yeah, like I said, I think this one goes for about 40 to $50. So far, it's going for 8. So we'll see. Is Top Pops here? Oh, what's up, Tristan? How's it going? Lil Sweet. Yeah, I can add that to the queue for you. Alrighty. FNAF. I actually just ran my only FNAF pop for the night. All right, we're at $19 so far. Nutty Buddy, not Nutty Buddy, Nutty But Nice is getting a great deal on this one for 21. Robby the Robot. We got Regal Wee coming in at 23. Top Pops, how is everything going on your end, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, 23 is going to do it. Great deal on that one. Thank you for supporting the series, by the way, as well. That's going straight back into my next video for that series. All right, next up, we got Bert Macklin, FBI, in a protector, ready to go. And for this one, I'm going to include a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker as a bonus. So let's go ahead and we'll bring Bert. Also, by the way, if you want to buy one of these pins straight up as well, I have some in the buy it now too. So just so you know. There's a postal strike in Canada? When did that happen? All right, starting price is at $5 for Bert Macklin. 30 seconds on the clock, and it will come with a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker. Simpsons jokes without getting copyright. Um, my best advice for that is if you just use really small clips, I don't think you'll get copyrighted. But if you're like putting in a whole episode of The Simpsons, then yeah, you probably will. But yeah, this is including a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker, so you're getting a great deal. Love Man 666 for Bert Macklin, and these right here, including these. $7 is still a great deal. I think this pop goes for around like $20 last time I checked. So somebody's getting a great deal for sure. Is a giveaway soon? Yeah, we can run a giveaway maybe in like 8 pops or so. So it will take a little bit. But yeah, pop including the pin and sticker for $11. Wow, there you go. Sweet. Congratulations. All right. Next up is going to be Grumpy. He is in a protector, ready to go. And then Little Sebastian is up next after that. Any TMNT? Not tonight, unfortunately. All right. Grumpy has a pre-bid of $5. 30 seconds on the clock. And there we go. But he's in a protector, ready to go. He is in mint condition. All right. I will do the elf puzzle next. That was something that I found at Ross, and I was like, this is going to make a great giveaway. Guys, Ross has all sorts of Funko stuff. Pops, sodas, puzzles. I'm trying to think what else. The advent calendars as well. Like, they've got a little bit of everything. Knuckles is not included in the auction. He's just on display back there. And, in honor of the new Sonic movie, you might as well throw him back there. All right, we got $13. All right, Rivera coming in at 15. Um, but yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see. I've got Lil Sebastian coming up next, Magica Dispel, Ron Swanson, Gizmoduck, Dr. Emmett Brown, the Out of Box Pops, Lil Sweet. What else do you guys want to see? Arkham Knight available. I don't think so. I had one in my buy it now. I have some pops down in the buy it now for like $10. Um, but other than that, I don't think I have it. I don't know if it's still available or not. Well, Sebastian is mint, ready to go in a protector already. And then Magica Dispel. Lil Sebastian, last time I checked, goes for, I think about 35 bucks. Has a pre-bid of 5 so far. 30 seconds on the clock. This is probably one of the harder to find Parks and Rec pops for sure. Your house is on fire and you can take 5 pops with you. What? All the original Simpsons. Oh man, don't make this so tough. Maybe like the Babe Ruth, newer Comic Con Babe Ruth, and a SpongeBob pop. Dang, that was tough. Doc the dwarf. Yeah, let's see. We got Doc. Yep, Doc's right here. Add that to the queue for you. $6 for little Sebastian. Woo! Holy cow! Crazy deal on that one. Sheesh. All right. Well, it went for what it went for. So there you go. Thanks for helping me clear that out of my collection, I suppose. Happy and Bashful. Yeah. So I've got Doc. Got Happy. I'll bring that over here. And is that No, that's Sneezy. There we go. That is Bashful. All right, and then Magica Dispel, Inner Protector ready to go, minty fresh. Next video, probably this weekend for a hunt. I'm doing a collection video of all my Disney pops for Friday. So that's my next video. All right, $5 pre-bid on this one, 30 seconds on the clock. Sleepy because I'm getting sleepy. We'll run all the, how about we run all the dwarves back to back? We've done one so far, but I've got most of them in the queue right here. All right, $6 on this one. Not entirely sure what Magica goes for. We'll see. We'll see what it goes for. Does the Arkham Knight come with Steven and Robin bundle? If you order them all together, then yes, it would. But other than that, no. 13. Perfect. There you go. All right, we got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Nutty but nice coming in. This is a fun line too, guys. Of all the different pops right there. I have the original Scrooge, and then I have the one where he's in like the pile of money. That one's fun too. This one though, I don't really know the character that well, so I'm gonna get rid of it. But there you go, $15. Thank you so much, Nutty but nice. All right, Ron Swanson is up next. He's minty, ready to go. And then we've got Gizmoduck going right after him. And then I think after Gizmoduck, we'll do our next giveaway. All right, Ron Swanson, pre-bid of $5. This pop I think goes for around like 25 to 30 bucks last time I checked. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, everybody that's over on YouTube, come and join me on Whatnot if you would like. Sorry, Donna, I've been ignoring your comments, but I do see them right now. Sorry about that. But anyways, $5 for this one. Who's getting all these for cheap? Holy cow! Dang, Ron Swanson for $5. I might have to hold these guys. These are only going for $5. Dang. All right, Gizmoduck coming up next. All right, pre-bid of $5 on Gizmo. 30 seconds on the clock. And then we will run our next giveaway. I'll kind of move this out of the way. Gizmoduck, though, he is mint. I just hadn't put him in a protector yet. Sorry. Just so you guys know. It's a cool one. Got it at Target a while ago. Target exclusive. Is it going to want to stay? If we put it maybe right here. Maybe. That's going to be our next giveaway. I have not added them to the queue yet. They are sitting right here, though, waiting for you. You said Ben and April, right? Let me look back. Ben and April, yeah. I'll add those ones right now. April Ludgate. All righty, we are at 25 right now for the Gizmoduck. Actually, let's run. Can we run our giveaway right now? How about that? Okay, the next giveaway, guys. Fun King Funko. Congratulations. All right, the next giveaway, guys, is for the elf puzzle that's back there, the elf Funko puzzle. So be sure to enter right up there in the corner. But congratulations on that one. Lil Sweet is coming up in like 3 pops. So very, very soon. All right, Dr. Emmett Brown is up next. He is minty, inner protector, ready to go. And then we have these out-of-box pops after that. Did I not have? Oh, I'm in the wrong section here. Hold on. Dr. Emmett Brown has a pre-bid of $29. He's minty, ready to go. 30 seconds on the clock. So we'll see if this one actually goes through. But yeah, 29 is where he is at pre-bid. Any Funko Pops? Yeah, just a couple tonight. Jack Specific Simpsons figures. I did. Yeah. No, those are cool. Let me bring the rest of these over here. All right, is that what it's? I mean, that's probably what it's going to end at. We'll see if it actually goes through. Oh, it did. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Congratulations on that. All righty. Next up, guys, we have really random out of box pops. I'll be honest with you. We got Thumper right here. We also have Sylvester. Oh, dang. He is not going to want to stay, is he? Sylvester and Tweety. Right? Random ones, right? Disney Looney Tunes mixing it up a little bit. But if you want some out of box pops, there you go. All right. Starting at $1 for these 3 loose pops. We'll do 20 seconds on the clock. There you go. My dog has emerged. Where did he go? Oh, Rudy, do you want back under? Come here. My dog has a bed on the ground, like right next to here. All right, $7 for this one. Oh, nobody's asked about Bullseye tails. Yeah, we can add those for sure. Tails. Bullseye. And then what was the other one you said? Play-Doh Pete. Yeah, 1,500 piece? You're kidding. Of course. Of course we're going to add it. All right, $9 for the bundle. There we go. Congratulations. All right, let's go ahead. It looks like you still got about 2 minutes left on the elf puzzle giveaway. Be sure to enter, guys. The little link in the corner right there. There's only 48 people that have entered so far? What? That's wild. You got some good odds. All right, Little Sweet. Pre-bid at $8. 20 seconds on the clock. And do I have any Disney? Yeah, I've got a bunch of dwarves that I'm running. Snow White Pops, Wreck-It Ralph 8-bit, Rescue Rangers. Big Hero 6. So yeah, a couple different Disney ones. All right, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. There we go. Sketchley's got it for $11. Congratulations. All right, up next is Doc. You got about a minute left to enter for that puzzle. Be sure to enter right there in the corner. Doc, I know, has a little bit of damage. I'm trying to remember. Actually, where even was it? I don't think he does. Just didn't put a protector on him. He might just have a little bit of a corner. Yeah, a tiny bit of a corner ding right there. But this is a pretty solid one. One of the harder to find dwarfs for sure. Happy and Doc are probably the 2 hardest to find. So we'll see. We'll see what they go for here. All right, Doc has a pre-bid of $5. I think he goes for around like 25. We'll do 30 seconds on the clock. I do not have Baymax for sale. All right, so far this is going for a great deal at $9. From Georgia, went to Plastic Empire after watching one of your vids. Oh, thank you. Well, that's a great store. I'm glad you went there. Kent TV. There you go. Or Ken TV. Congratulations on winning the elf puzzle. Alrighty. Doc right now going for $26. They really have 5,000 plus. Is that right? All right, there we go. Ron Dog 24. Congratulations. That's crazy. You made it, KK. Where you been? No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Happy is up next. I think the only thing on him, he had a crease, right? by the A, between the A and the P right there. Can you see that? Right there. But other than that, this is the most expensive dwarf. I think this goes for 40 to 50 bucks. Last time I checked. So it's not an easy one to find, that's for sure. All right, happy. $11. Like I said, it just has that crease right there by the A. Like I showed off. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, and there we go. How do I have any How to Train Your Dragon Pops? Not tonight. Maybe my next auction, though. Yeah, like I said, this is around that like $40 to $50 range. Purple box boo if you're interested. I might be. We'll see. We'll see how many funds I get from this, from the pops that I'm selling for the series. So we'll see. Walking Dead. All the Walking Dead already went tonight. Ron Dogg's coming with another one. Back-to-back dwarves. Are you going for the set? Or are you just going for the ones that you're missing? Great deal, though. $29 is not bad on Happy. Let's take it. All right, Bashful, as far as damage goes, I think this is the most damaged dwarf that I have tonight. Let me check with Sleepy. No, Sleepy's okay. Now, this one does have a good ding on the top right there. As you can see, crease right there. And then was there anything else? Oh, yeah, there was a tear on the corner, too. So, it's definitely not in the greatest of shape, but we will run it. And like I said, all the condition, if you want to see before, as well as in the pictures in the listings down below. This has a pre-bid of $9. 30 seconds on the clock. Grumpy did run. Yeah, he went a little bit ago. But if I could get pop signed by any voice actor, celebrity, dude, Tom Kenny, I would love to meet. That man has voiced so many different things, SpongeBob in particular. Any Simpsons voice actors would be cool. There's a couple that I'm missing from The Sandlot that I'd want to get signed, like Squints, even Benny. Wendy Peppercorn would be cool, so I can have that whole set signed. That'd be awesome. I'd probably say Bart is my most expensive pop right now. I'd have to double check. I think it is. Oh, you have Wendy? Do you have it signed? That's cool. Run Snoop. Yeah, we can run it here in a little bit. I'll add it to the queue. Nana Pops, 15 bucks. Congratulations. And a protector for you, ready to go straight to your place. There we go. All right. Up next, we got Sleepy. And I think he had a little bit of a crease above the S right there. Can you see that on the corner? Other than that, I think he was good to go. Yep. We still have Dopey and Snow White, by the way, if you guys are interested in those. All right, Sleepy has a pre-bid of $5. 30 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Whatnot will work on mobile. Yeah, it should. Sorry, I'm just coming back over to YouTube. Anybody that's over on YouTube, if you want to come and join me on Whatnot, get $15 off your first purchase. You definitely can. Are we at $10 on Sleepy? $13. No, Bullseye is coming up next. He's 1, 2, 3, 4 pops away. So he's coming up here pretty darn soon. All right, Ron Dog is going to do it. Coming home with, I think that's 3. Is that 3 dwarfs for you so far? I believe it is. Okay. Next up, guys, we're doing some Parks and Rec in here. Ben Wyatt, Chase, Ledgerman, Cones of Dunshire right there. Love it. Great reference to the show. And then we've got April after that. All right, $5 pre-bid on this one. Yeah, there are two of the OG Sonic ones. We've got Tails and Knuckles right there. I don't have the Sonic. One day, I'll have to get it for sure. All right, start. 30 seconds on the clock. This is the Ben Wyatt Chase. Big Apple, which doesn't exist anymore. If you guys know about that whole situation. All right, $6 is where we're at on this chase. $7. Yeah, the OG ones, they're a little derpy looking, but they are pretty darn cool. They have some character to them, if you will. All right, we're at $20 right now. Is that where it's going to end? Ben Wyatt Chase. Congratulations. There we go. Cones of Dunshire. If you guys have ever seen that show, that's probably one of the better episodes right there. All right, April Ludgate is up next, guys. I think this goes for around $30 last time I checked. And then we have the Target Con Tails right there. All right, this does not have a pre-bid starting at $5, but I'm including a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker with this one. So, just so you guys know, included with the pin and sticker on this. So I'm going to hold it right there for the duration of the bid. So if you want this pop and you want the pin and sticker combo, it will be included. All right, $6 is where we're at on this one. Somebody's getting a great deal on this pop. Love Man, you've been getting all the Parks and Rec pops for some great deals. So did you get the Burt Macklin? I don't remember. All right, pretty sure that's my first chase. All right, Love Man 666. I'll purchased. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Who just purchased? Somebody just purchased a Wasatch Pop pin. Thank you. If you guys didn't know, it's down in the shop icon down below. They're only $10. So, all right, Love Man 666. Looks like you've got another Parks and Rec pop coming your way. All righty. Okay, and we have Tails in the Protector, Minty ready to go, and then Bullseye will be after that. And speaking of Wasatch Pop pin and sticker, I'm giving one of those away. So right now, in the corner right there, if you guys want to enter for that, let's go ahead and we'll run the tails real quick. All right, this has a pre-bid of $7. Target Con Tails. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The glow in the dark chase. Are you talking about the Boruto? I will add that to the queue for you. Yeah, enter the giveaway. It's just for a pin and sticker. All right, $15 is where we're at on Tails. BS_pops. All right, is that going to do it? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Sweet. Congratulations. Alrighty, Captain America. Captain America is in the buy it now, if I'm thinking correctly. I think that's the only one that I have. All right, Bullseye, Mickey Ears, Minty, ready to go. This is for the Disney 100. I think this came out, was this last year or 2 years ago? Where's the year? 2 years ago. There we go. Sorry, that took me a little bit. Well, I guess it's coming up on 2 years, 2023. All right, Bullseye, $8 pre-bid. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, you still got 3.5 minutes to enter for the Wasatch Pop pin. There's only 25 people that have entered. You got some good odds. Not gonna lie, it's up there. It's up there in the corner. It's kind of hidden, I know. Unless on your end it's a different spot. Maybe it is. I'm not entirely sure. All right, 21 is where we are at on this one. Ron Dogg's got it. 25. BS_pops. We got 5 seconds left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. There you go. Congratulations on that one. All right. Play-Doh Pete, limited to 1,500 pieces. The limited piece pop of the night. I'm not entirely sure what this one goes for. I think it's probably around like a $30 to $40 pop since it is. But I mean, it's not the most sought after character. But if you want a limited piece pop in your collection, official con sticker and everything on the cheaper end, this would be the way to go. Okay, pre-bid of $5 is in a protector. Ready to go. 30 seconds on the clock. But yeah, this is limited to 1,500 pieces. It's a good one. We'll see. I mean, I paid $15 for it, so whoever's got it at $8, that's a great deal. Alrighty. Yeah, sorry. Anybody that's asking questions over on YouTube, I just have this simultaneously going at the same time, so you can kind of, if you aren't able to get on one night, you can watch it on YouTube, vice versa. So, but you can use that link on YouTube, guys, if you want to join. All right, $15 so far. Is that going to do it? That's a great deal on this one. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. BS_pops. I got my money back. That's how much I paid for it when I went to the con. So there you go. All right. Snoop Dogg is up next in a protector, ready to go, minty fresh. What do you guys want to see next? I've got a chase, and then we've got a bunch of other just random stuff. What do you guys want to see? Snoop, a little sweet already ran. By the way, any Stitch? No. Ralph and Felix? Yes. We can run those. The guy from Fortnite, yeah, yeah, that's what he is, right? That's who Snoop Dogg is. Okay, $5 pre-bid on Snoop. We got this chase. Floaty Freddy. Yeah. I'll add that to the queue. Of course. All right, get 23 seconds left. Guys, there's only 27 people that have entered this giveaway. 28. Are you guys like unentering and entering? It's for a Wasatch Pop pin and sticker if you want it. All right, $14. That's going to do it. Congratulations. All right, up next, guys, is this glow-in-the-dark Boruto chase. He does have a little bit of a crease right there above the B, as you can see. But other than that, he is good to go. Little glow-in-the-dark chase. Who ended up winning the giveaway? I didn't even see. Somebody just won. Well, whoever it was, congratulations. All right, Boruto chase has that crease right at like I was showing you guys. 30 seconds on the clock. Any Batman? Not tonight. All right, starting at $1. Did it go? There we go. All right, we got the Boruto chase. Somebody gonna walk away with this for $1? Come on. Are we serious? Let's see. Yeah, DC giveaway. Yeah, there's some DC Kinder Bitty Pops. All right, $3. Come on, great deal on this one, guys. $4. Sketchly. Glows in the dark chase. $4. $5. Okay. All right, come on. All right, $6. We got ourselves a little bit of a bidding war right here. Going back and forth. All right, $7. Yes, you definitely did. $7. Woo! Congrats. There you go. Alrighty. Nightmare Before Christmas Jack. I do not have one, unfortunately. All right, Fix It Felix. 8-bit. Minty in a protector, ready to go, and then Ralph will be run right after him. All right, $5 pre-bid. 30 seconds on the clock. All right, so far Ant King's got it at $5. I think I paid 15 for it. So far I not even getting my money back. All right, we got $8. Joel Ortiz over on YouTube. If you follow the link that I have pinned, you can come on in that way over on Whatnot. But I also am going to put it in the comments so you can see it again. All right, $11. Dang. Congratulations. Good deal on that one. All right, then we got Ralph 8-bit, and then Floaty Freddy, and then I don't have anything in the queue after that. So maybe we'll just end it. Should we just end it? Because nobody wants anything else. Everything's going for super cheap right now, so maybe we will. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Pre-bid of $5 for Wreck-It Ralph. All right, $7 is where we are at. Green Lantern. Yes. Nobody's asked about that, but that will be coming up here in a second. It's an original one, too, by the way. Also supports the series as well. All right, we're at $10. I think Sketchley's going to get it for 10. We shall see. There you go. All right, congratulations, Ralph. All right, Floaty Freddy is up next in a protector, ready to go. And then we have the OG Green Lantern from 2013. And then after that, no Breaking Bad tonight. After that, nobody's asking for anything else. I've got Sneezy. We should run some Snow White stuff. Sneezy, this one, and Dopey. Captain Crunch, yes, you requested that, so that'll be after Green Lantern. All right, Floaty Freddy. Pre-bid of $5. I paid, I don't even remember, $15 for this one. So I guess whatever it goes for is what it goes for. Alrighty. $17 is where we're at on Floaty Freddy. All right, Steve Orn 74 at 17, and that is going to do it. Congratulations. There we go. All right. I was just making sure. I was looking at something. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, this one is a pretty good one, guys. So this is supporting the Complete My Collection series. And I think it's around like a $40 pop if last time I checked. But this is the original Green Lantern from 2013. And it's got a little bit of love, a couple different scrapes on the window. But I mean, for being an 11-year-old pop, it's in pretty good shape. It has a little crease right there on the back, right below Green Lantern. But if you want to support the series, guys, go ahead and bid on this one. Like I said, it goes for around that $35 to $40 range last time I checked. But original Green Lantern, pre-bid of $5, 30 seconds on the clock. And there you go. So yeah, whatever this goes for will help support that series. All right, we're at $11. Original Green Lantern from 2013. You can see there's some really cool pops, guys, that are on the back right here. Like there's some heavy hitters for sure. Got the Riddler, the Penguin. Dang, those are good ones. I mean, even the Batgirl's not a bad one. But $17 so far, guys. This is like I said, like a $30 to $40 pop, 35 to 40. Someone paid 1,000. Yeah, give me a bunch of funds for the series, guys. No, just kidding. All right. Well, 19. There you go. It is what it is. We will take it. You got a great deal on that one. All righty. Well, thank you for supporting the series, though. I appreciate it. All right, Captain Crunch is up next. He's in a protector, ready to go. And then we have Sneezy right here. We don't have tons of pops left, guys. All right, Captain Crunch, pre-bid of $3. 30 seconds on the clock. In a protector, Minty, ready to go. All right, we're at $6 for Captain Crunch. $7. And if you guys are interested, I have some pins and buy it now and some random just like retail pops for like $10 if you want to check that out. Yeah, one more giveaway. Yeah, I'll do that here in a second. It's just some DC Bitty Pops from like the Kinder Eggs. So, we're at $10 on Captain Crunch. And I think that is going to do it. BS_pops. I know you've gotten a couple pops tonight, so congrats on yet another one. Let's run our last giveaway, guys, for those DC Bitty Pops. Kinder Mini Pops. All right, if you guys want to enter, should be up right now. All right, Sneezy is up next. Does have a little bit of a wrinkle there in the corner. And then a little bit of a crease right there. Other than that, good to go. Crazy to think that these pops are like 7 years old now. Oh my goodness. I've been collecting for too long. All right, Sneezy. Pre-bid of $1. 30 seconds on the clock. And we'll do Dopey after that one. All right, we're at $3, Mr. Bird. All right, $5. So yeah, so far you got 4 minutes left on the giveaway. Join Whatnot, just use that link. Anybody that's over on YouTube, I just pinned it in the comment section. You can also yeah, there's the pinned one and the one that I also just put there. So all right, Round Dog, there you go. Coming in with the next one. You're gonna have a nice Snow White package coming your way. All right, Dopey is up next. I know he has some love on him. I don't know, there's like a weird thing in the plastic where it looks like he has a mark. It's not on the figure, it's in the plastic right between his eyes, just so you're aware. But there is a pretty good crease right on that pop logo right there, just so you know, and also on the O in Dopey. So there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Go ahead and run the Dopester right here. I just gave him that nickname, so. All right, pre-bid of $1. 30 seconds on the clock. I have him out of box without. I have him without box and hat. Oh, then you must have the chase, right? The one with the kiss on the forehead. There you go. All right, $2 on Dopey. Let's see. Let's see. We're at $4, love man. All righty, $7. Good old Dopey. Probably the best dwarf, right? Is there any competition? Dopey's the best dwarf, in my opinion. All right, we got 28 people that have already entered, guys. 29. Go ahead and enter if you would like. And there we go. Another one. As my man DJ Khaled says, another one. Congrats, love man. Alrighty. Snow White up next. I think I have two of these. One that's in the buy it now, and then this one. This one is actually, don't see anything wrong with it. There might be just a couple tiny, like, just some like shelf wear, but it's in good shape. And then, did I do Sneezy? Did I run Sneezy? Yeah, I did run Sneezy. Why is it already up here? And then I don't have anything in the queue. Is there anything else that you guys want? We've got a couple different things. I can run Quest. This is going to help support the series here in a little bit. You got about a minute and a half to enter the giveaway for the DC Mini Pops. All right, Snow White. Good one to pick up before the new movie. Starting at $5. And we'll see if it actually goes. If anybody wants it. Alrighty. Alright, there we go. We got a $5 bid. Always be nerdy too. Alright. 40 seconds left on the giveaway, by the way, you guys. Rescuers, yeah. Of course. We'll run Rescuers. I got Quisp next. Are you talking like Rescue Rangers? Yeah, I've run every single dwarf already. Chip and Dale, no. I do not. Only one that I have is Monterey Jack. All right, $9 is going to do it. Okay, guys, if you want to support the series, this is about a $25 pop. I think 25 bucks. But this will go towards my video series for complete my collection. Oh, who won the giveaway? Freysol, congratulations. Sweet. That was the last giveaway of the night. All right, Quisp. Like I said, about a $25 pop. Pre-bid of $5. If you want to support the series, guys, this is going to go back towards that video series. And I think that's the last one for tonight, but starting at $5. This one's cool too. Has a little feature where his like head actually spins if you take it out of box, like the little twirly thing. So if you ever do. All right, we are at $10 on this guy. Goes for about 25 last time I checked. But yeah, this is in support of the series, guys. If you want to support that, we're at $13. What I just showed is Chip and Dale. No, I'm saying I don't have any like the actual Chip and Dale characters. I thought that's what you said. Sorry. Yeah, no, the Rescuers for sure. Rescue Rangers, yes. Am I confusing it with something else? Maybe I am. I don't know. All right, $20 so far on this one. Is that going to do it? Is it Rescuers? Rescue Rangers. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I believe you though. All right, Kent, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to do Monterey Jack next, and then it's a bunch of random stuff. Honestly, it's up to you guys if you want anything. Oh, you're right. Yes, thank you so much. I do remember the difference. The one with the mice, and they like ride on. Is it like the guy, the seagull, with like the aviation goggles on and stuff? Yeah. Okay, now I remember. No, I don't have any pops from that. All right, $4 pre-bid on Monterey Jack. 30 seconds on the clock. And then honestly, guys, it's up to you what you want me to run next. All 50 of you that are still here, let me know. Yeah, I had to think about that one. I totally forgot. I mean, I know what the show is. I just am like, I don't know. I don't know why I forgot that. I just have not thought about that movie in forever. All right, $6 for Monterey Jack. All right, Wasp Chase is up next. In a protector ready to go, minty fresh. And then we'll probably run Oodles. And then, yeah. Are we talking about rescuers? Yes. Not rescue rangers. Rescuers. I just realized what the difference was there for a second. All right, $5 for the Wasp Chase. If you guys are interested in that. All right, so far we're at $5. Great Mouse Detective. Yeah, that did that come out last year or 2 years ago? But they're definitely a little bit harder to find. Any horror? Not tonight. I only have like a couple things left. Super Grover. Somebody was asking about that over on YouTube. That one is already gone, and it went for a great deal, if I remember correctly. All right, Gillette, if that's how you say your name. $13 for the Wasp Chase. Minty Inner Protector ready to go. Any Popeye? Not tonight. I have some in my personal collection, but not for sale. Oh, somebody purchased a Buy It Now item. I don't know who that was, but I think it was one of the what do you call it? Beauty and the Beast ones, live action ones. Thank you, whoever that was. All right, Spicy Oodles is up next. He's minty Inner Protector ready to go. And then I have Wasabi No Ginger from Big Hero 6. And then if you guys don't want these Parks and Rec pops, I think I'm gonna call it a night, honestly. All right, $5. Spicy Oodles. This one's a cool one. Fantastic plastic. This would be a great one to glow in the dark, not gonna lie, because you know, with the flames and everything. I'm surprised that it doesn't have a glow in the dark variant. I know that there's another one that is a. Oh, thank you for rating Gino's collection. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, $6 is where we're at on this guy. $7. Super cute pop. I mean, come on, all the fantastic plastic pops. I mean, no pun intended, are fantastic. Just saying. Arkham Knight does not. I don't think I have it. I have Buy It Now, but I don't think. All right, that's gonna do it. $9. Congratulations on that one. No, it's not a bundle. Whatever it's listed at. I think I just used the Arkham Knight as a stand for it. Sorry. I see what you mean now. I had to look at the picture. But no, it's just Stephen Robin, not the Arkham Knight. I apologize. That was my bad. What's going on? Who said that? I don't know why I'm having a hard time. I'm going to call you DAM. How's it going? Damn. I didn't mean that. Anyways, thanks. Hello. I'm doing great. I'm almost done for the night. I guess I'm a little frazzled. Yeah, I already ran all of the giveaways. All right, Wasabi. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh, really? So I'm not the only one, huh? I love it. I love it. All right, $5 pre-bid on Wasabi No Ginger. He's got a couple little marks here and there. Nothing too crazy. I think it's just some minor scratching on the window right there. No horror. All right, $7 so far on this one. You guys will have to let me know. I mean, I can run the Parks and Rec ones, but if you don't want them, that's the only ones that I have left. I've got Andy, I got Leslie, and then I've got the Tom and John Ralphio 2-pack. So let me know. Ron Dog, you got a big package coming your way, my friend. Congratulations. Yeah, I ran the Doc Brown. But yeah, I mean that's. Do you guys want me to run? I mean, I can run an Andy. I can run a Leslie if you want me to. Should we do it? I'm not getting any comments, so give you anybody. Maybe we'll just throw it up just to be nice. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah. Okay, we'll run an Andy. How about that? And then after that, we'll see. All right, this is about I think like a $20 pop. Starts at $5. 30 seconds on the clock. If anybody wants it, there you go. Original Andy Dwyer. We'll see. All right, $8 is where we're at on Andy. $9. Inner Protector Minty ready to go. Retired Pop. $9 is a great deal on this one, and I think that's what it's going to go for. No, right at the last second, we're at $10. Excuse me. All right, $11. I think we'll run Leslie after this. and then I think we'll call it. All right, Papa Squatch, congratulations. And then the last one for the night, we will do Leslie Nope, Inner Protector, ready to go. Straight from my collection, right to you guys. All righty. Starting at $5. I think last time I checked, this goes for like 30, maybe. So we'll see what it ends up at. $5 start. Don't forget the 2-pack. I think I'm going to hold on to that one. Seeing what things are going for right now, I don't know. All right, we're at $9 for Leslie Nope, 10. Going for retail right now. All right, here we go. $16. 4 seconds left. All right, there we go. Okay. I mean, does anybody want the 2-pack? We got Tom, John Ralphio. Yes, no. If you do, if I get 5 people that are interested in this, I'll run it. But if not, we're gonna end it. You might. That's not. We'll give you a little bit. If anybody wants this, let me know. Run. We got 2 runs. The 2 people that are actually bidding on stuff. All right. Yes. All right. 3. If we get 2 more people that want this run, we'll go. Because I feel like it's gonna go for really cheap, and this is it's about like $40. Run it. Okay. All right. You convinced me. Didn't take too much convincing. I just want to get rid of it. So, all right. Starting at $5. It does have a couple of marks. It's like nothing too crazy, but I think I was trying to remember if I showed it off. Maybe a tiny ding in the corner right there, but it's a good one. How do you pronounce my name? Wasatch. So Wasatch is a mountain range. Wasatch Pop. Wasatch is a mountain range here in Utah. But yeah, like I said, I think this goes for around like 35 to $40. Last time I checked, so we'll see. We'll see what it goes for, and we'll call it a night. We'll call it. It has been quite a December auction. Slow at moments, but hey, for those of you that have stuck around, I appreciate you. It's been a good time. Oh, hello from Australia, over on YouTube. Thank you for watching from down under. $21. Great. Perfect. All right. That works for me. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to switch this around. Talk to you guys real quick. Thanks for joining tonight. Happy holidays, everybody. Christmas is coming up very soon. So hopefully one of the pops that you bought tonight was a great Christmas gift. And yeah, had a lot of fun. Gave some stuff away. Be sure to be on the lookout for the next video, which is going to be my Disney collection. So that should be fun. And yeah. KK, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I saw that you sent a message, so I will reply back to you once I hop off. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to send you over to a next stream or another one. We're going to raid someone. I wonder who's live right now. Do I know anybody? $7 a pop. I do like those guys. Chalice. Anybody else that I know? Let's send you over to O-Town Pops. How about that? That sounds cool. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys later. Is Professor Josh going right now? Is he? We can rate him. Let's try that. Hold on. Now? Okay, I'm just going to send you wherever. Here we go. Select. See you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.